Playing Overwatch can be 50-50 a fair amount of the time because you'll either absolutely steamroll the enemy team, or you'll lose matches due to something stupid like tanks or DPS leaving, or your support simply just not doing their job. Now, the latter is admittedly few and far between. Probably for every 10 or so matches, only 2 or 3 of them will be lost because of other teammates' complete incompetence. Oddly enough, when this happens, most of the time it's because one of my teammates is playing Mercy, which makes me wonder, is Mercy the problem? Surely not, right? People complain about how unkillable she is because of her movement, so surely that means she's really good, doesn't it? Well, not exactly. In this video, I'm gonna be talking about why you shouldn't play Mercy. Now, if you're part of the Mercy Mafia, you've probably already started writing your hate comments. But let me tell you that I obviously won't ignore the fact that she can add a lot of value to teams. But for the most part, I'm going to be talking about how other supports are just outright better than her. But first, I'm going to ask you to subscribe and leave a like on this video, as I want to continue making Overwatch 2 related content that's not only entertaining, but educational too. I'll start off with the good things about Mercy, because whilst yes, this video is about ripping her apart, I will admit that she has some good abilities. Damage boost is always a great thing because it allows whoever's boosted to win fights really easily. Her healing honestly isn't terrible either. She's very accessible for newer players because she doesn't take too much thought compared to other supports. It's just fly to a teammate who's low on health, heal them, then damage boost them when they're at a stable amount of health. If they die, res them. Her little Barbie blaster isn't terrible either. It gets the job done and that's all it has to do really. So, do I hate her? No, of course not, but it's just facts that there are other support heroes that do exactly the same as she does, but better. Her damage boost is what makes her most effective because while she's a support, healing isn't her main focus. Yes, she's utility, but that doesn't mean you have to heal bot as her. The only flaw about damage boost is that it's only a 25% boost, which in comparison to Baptiste's amplification matrix, which flat out doubles any healing or damage that passes through it, it's kinda meh. Plus, Window allows everyone to get damage boosted if they shoot through it, not just one teammate at a time. Yes, I know if your teammates are close together whilst you're in Valkyrie as Mercy, you can damage boost everyone, but Amplification Matrix is such a cheap ult, and if you know how to play BAP correctly, you'll get it frequently during the match. Also, his damage and healing are just flat out better, but that's something I'll talk about a bit later on. Now, her healing is pretty good, but compared to other supports, it isn't the best. She can only heal one person at a time if she isn't in Valkyrie, having to frantically swap between teammates as they all get low on health. Whilst heroes like Moira and Iliari, whilst having a limit to the amount of healing they can do at a time because of their charge meter, can heal multiple teammates at a time because of their abilities, Biotic Orb and Healing Pylon, respectively. Hell, you could even argue that Lucio is better at healing because whilst it's slow, it can heal everyone on the team at the same time. Plus, he can continue to do damage whilst healing.
Oh yeah, one more thing. Woo!
Ah yes, Mercy's damage, her Barbie blaster, if you will. You guys have seen the countless Katrina clips on TikTok, so you're probably aware that yes, she can do quite a number on the enemies.
The Hurricane. Katrina!
But again, compared to the other support heroes, this is absolutely nothing. Like Torbjorn's hammer, you have to swap from your staff to your gun, which can be annoying, whilst most other supports can just swap between healing and damage with their alternate fire. Now, again, like her healing, her damage isn't bad. But there's supports that are just way better at securing kills and helping teammates push up by dealing damage. I feel like Ana is a prime example of this because of anti-heal and her sniper having amazing range, meaning you can help your teammates create space at the front from way in the back, whereas Mercy has to stick with her teammates in the front for the most part. Now, the most obvious reason not to play her is the fanbase, cause good lord. How did it go from Genji mains being the toxic ones to Mercy mains? Seriously, like what was the switch? They successfully bullied Blizzard into releasing a skin early because it was coming out after the holiday, which is understandably annoying, but you guys get a new skin near enough every season. Stop being so entitled, be happy that you get skins in the first place. I mean, look at Lifeweaver and Ramatra, and it doesn't stop there. I know it's not every Mercy main, but a few of the bad apples have this ideology that because they have like 20 assists, they've done their job properly and they're not the one to be blamed. When in reality, they could have swapped to any other support and added a lot more value to the team. This isn't me dogging on you for your main, this is me dogging on you for being an asshole. But that's all for this video. Now, don't let this dictate which heroes you play, because at the end of the day, it's entirely up to you. If you want to play Mercy and you feel like your team are benefiting from you playing Mercy, then keep at it. Just be ready to realize when you have to swap heroes because you need more damage or healing, or have to anti enemies. Anyways, thanks for watching. Once again, I'm going to ask you to like this video as it lets me know that you find these videos not only to be helpful, but entertaining. Let me know what you think about Mercy in the comments below, because as far as I'm aware, the community is somewhat split when it comes to finding her useful or not useful. Finally, have a nice day or night if you're watching this at night, and make sure to check out my other videos. Not only will I appreciate it, but you might too.